Hi, I'm Jan, and I founded SmartGuide to help you attract more visitors, make their visit more engaging, and help you increase profitability. There is no need for long, boring texts that clutter the exhibits, outdated and unhygienic audio guides, or spending tons of money and time on developing and maintaining your own app. Visitors don't want a different guide app for every place they visit anyway. When you want to publish a video, you also don't develop your own streaming servers. You just put it on YouTube, right? SmartGuide is a platform quite like YouTube, just for multimedia guides instead of videos. You can easily publish your guide without any IT development, and travelers who seek inspiration can discover your attraction. The SmartGuide app turns the visitor's phone into a safe and engaging personal guide. It guides you independently outside of the crowds. And like a live guide, tells you interesting stories about the places you visit in your own language, outdoor or indoor. Visitors can use Smart Guide just like the traditional audio guide in their own language. And you can also easily migrate content from an existing audio guide solution to Smart Guide. You can get rid of all the headaches with renting, collecting, charging, cleaning, and repairing the audio guides, which makes little sense since everyone carries a much more powerful device already in their pocket. You can reduce your costs and improve customer experience at the same time. But if you are not ready to get rid of your current audio guides, you can actually run both systems in parallel for some time. Some tours still require a live guide for safety or to protect the exhibits. Attractions then use live guide in one language and add foreigner-speaking visitors on a tour with audio pre-recorded in their own language on SmartGuide. That increases the number of languages you can offer profitably on a tour and increases the utilization of your groups and thus revenues. If you can technically switch from guided groups to self-guided tours, you can spread tourists through the attraction, which allows you to let more visitors in, and at the same time, they feel less crowded. There is no surprise that SmartGuide received the Seal of Excellence in COVID-19 response from the European Commission. Outdoors, SmartGuide works based on GPS. And if you don't want to invest in indoor beacons, users can simply swipe to the next page on a tour or scan a QR code whenever they wander freely. You can have such a professional digital guide ready in a matter of hours. In our content management system, you just type in the text and upload images for each exhibit. We will automatically generate audio with the best AI-based text-to-speech system, or you can upload your own audio files or videos. You don't need any development. It is as simple as putting a video on YouTube. SmartGuide uses modern, scalable, and secure cloud technology and takes care of all the app updates, maintenance, and end-user support. So you don't really have to involve IT or worry about anything. Now, you might think that this is nice, but you don't have the budget for it. The good news is that even though we invested more than €500,000 developing this technology, and it offers much more than most custom developed apps, it is just the basic version that SmartGuide offers ready-made for free, quite like YouTube. With just a small budget, you can get even more benefits, such as full offline mode, detailed user analytics, more visibility, or the ability to send users messages. And we can also help you craft great content. You can also sell SmartGuide to your visitors just like you would sell an audio guide to create additional income. In that case, we just ask 50 cents revenue share per customer with a minimum of €180 per month. And that includes the first 300 customers. So if you sell the guide, for example, for €3, you only need to sell 2 per day to make it profitable. That sounds realistic, right? And all of this you can do even without any investment if you prepare the content yourself. But even if you need support creating the content to sell, but you have no budget, we have a solution. With a 1-year contract, we can invest up to 2,000 euros in your content. This investment is then repaid from the guides you sell, so you can make this fully self-financing. Just to give you an idea, with a 2,000 investment, you can get the same guide that the Czech National Technical Museum offers for this year's main exposition. Our team prepared a tour with 15 exhibits in 2 languages, turnkey, based on an interview with the curator. And it's super fast. We guided first visitors in 2 weeks after we agreed on the project. Or the Pilsner Urquell Brewery and Museum replaced foreigner-speaking guides by SmartGuide, so foreigners can join any tour, anytime, instead of waiting for hours for a subscale tour in their own language. And that means more revenues and at the same time less costs for live guides. The Sternberg Castle used to give paper guides to foreigner-speaking visitors, but they noticed that hardly anyone read them during the tour. They switched to SmartGuide and were amazed that visitors consumed on average 80% of the content when delivered to them conveniently as audio. Harvard Business School replaced a live campus guide by SmartGuide so that visitors and also prospective students can take the tour anytime they arrive, not just once a week. Similarly, a UNESCO chateau now allows anyone to get smart guided around the gardens on a tour prepared by a world-famous garden architect who was previously reserved just for the VIPs. In a zoo, people go to watch animals, not to read signs. With Smart Guide, they just listen to learn more about the animals while watching them. These are just a few examples of how Smart Guide already helps other attractions. So, are you also ready to join the future of travel? Let us know, and we'll be happy to show you what Smart Guide can do for you.